Hey everyone, so in today's makeup tutorial I decided to do this lovely smoky cat eyeliner look. I have been doing the Debs. I know it's late in the year, but they didn't get to do the Debs due to lockdown, and a lot of the girls actually asked for this lovely smoky cat eyeliner look, I suppose because liner can be quite a difficult look to achieve. So I decided to do a little tutorial on it. Yeah, and I hope you like it. So if you want to see how to get this cat smoky eye tutorial look, let me just zoom you in. Then just keep on watching. So I'm starting off with the skin as usual, and I'm going to use this LMS primer. It's a glowing moisturizing primer. I've talked about this in my last video, so if you want to know more about it you can go check that out. It's my Christmas gift ideas. Just gives you that nice glow. Rubbing it in, feeling nice and glowy. Nice start to the face. And then I like to use this. I generally use this before and then anytime after, you know, if I want to like freshen up my makeup, I will spritz this. It's another LMS product, again on my last video. Go check it out if you want to know more about this product. But yeah, I just do it before and then anytime after, really, just throw it in my handbag. And it's nice and small, as you can see. Ooh, spa day. Anyways, I'm going to do a nice glowy makeup. I'm using the Hollywood Flawless Filter. Now this is way too dark, 5.5, but I'm using it as kind of like my bronzer as well. So it doesn't really matter if it's a shade or two dark, because I will be using other products to help lighten it up. So this is where I'm going to put it, where I want it to be darker. So basically the perimeters of my face. And then I'm going to get my Revolution. This is a matte and cruelty-free vegan foundation, which I absolutely love. F5.7. So this is where I'm aiming to place it around my nose, under my chin and my forehead, the lower part under here. And all you want to do in here all you want to do is buff this in. So I'm just going to use my Real Techniques and buffing it in. Once that is buffed in, I'm going to go in with my concealer. I'm just going to go under the eye just a bit more here and here, and then on the lid to prep it. So I'm using the Barry M, my favourite in Oatmeal, and it's more of a matte finish where I kind of just need it to be matte. I don't need my lids and under eye to be dewy, so that's why I'm using that concealer. Going to use another Real Techniques brush and making sure that's all buffed in. I just want to like conceal and highlight this part, so that's why I picked a shade 2 times lighter than my skin tone, because I'm highlighting it and I'm concealing it. You can see how lighter it is and how mattifying it is as well compared to my skin after putting the glowy primer and then that Hollywood Flawless Filter. So yeah, I'm just basically going down my nose like that and then up like that. I always go up. I just think that's just so aesthetically pleasing to the eye. And yeah, that's that bit done. So what I've been loving doing is getting my Barry M in Hazelnut. This is number 6, so it's the contour colour for me. It's a lot cooler. I'm going to go around the perimeters of my forehead with this. And my sides of my face. Be careful with creams, they spread, so don't put too much on. I've only put like 1 swipe, because I'm telling you now, it's going to move as it's a cream, okay? It's not like a powder. So I'm just going to buff this in. This dries quick, so work quick with it. It's not like the Made by Mitchell bronzer that I have in my hand. Ooh. I'm actually quite happy with this, so I'm not going to use... Oh, I'm not going to use this. I was going to go in with it, but I don't need to use it. But I am going to go in with Made by Mitchell blush, and this is called a Shy Boy. While I'm on the creams, tap and tap. That's all you need. That's all you need, honestly. It spreads like a dream using the same brush. I like to buff it up into my temples, and then kind of have it in the center of my cheeks like that. This is so pigmented, that's a little goes a long way. So it's gonna look a bit severe now, but promise you when you powder it down, it's not gonna look as rosy posy. I'm just gonna go over this with foundation a little bit on the cheeks. It's a bit too rosy for me. So now I'm going to set my entire face with this as usual. I just like to press it where I need most of the mattifying to be, as in if you're oily, in your T-zone, just do there, and then if you're dry all around, you can just leave it and keep that dewy shine that you've put onto your skin there, leave it there. So I'm literally just doing the center of my face with the powder and leaving the rest dewy. Now you can, if you like, go back over your whole contour and blush with the powder form, so powder contour or powder blush, but I'm not going to do that. I like the way I have it now. It looks quite natural. There's no stopping and starting. I look like the way I want it to look, basically. So now I'm going to go on to my brows, and I've been doing them a lot different recently. I decided to give this a go because I wasn't fully sold on this, and I just said, look, I'm going to try it again. So this is by Bperfect. It's a soap brow. I'm going to put some Fix Plus into it to activate it, basically, get it nice and wet. And then I'm going to get a spoolie, go really into it. I think I wasn't using enough. And then I'm just going to brush my hair. As you can see, I have a load now. So I'll make sure I put it all on this spoolie. This is going to really intensify the shape of your brows, making them quite HD and looking really fluffy. And then what I like to do is just get my finger and rub over it, make sure it's laid down everywhere, that I've got the product in every place. Okay, what I do is I let that dry. Let that sit. I'm going to go onto my eyes. I'm going to get my matte trimony. I'm going to get a fluffy brush. This is by Kaylee SK07. I'm going to go into this shade right here, which is called Matte In. It's a nice transition colour, and that's what I want. And I really want to focus this. I really want to focus this on the outer corner of my eye like this, and then go above my crease. So light, but I really need this to be nice and blended. So I really picked a shade that's going to be quite neutral to the skin. And I'm focusing it on the corner of my eye, as you can see, and then going kind of in towards my tear duct, but not fully in, and above my crease. Just patting that down. So you can barely see that, but that's what I want. I'm going to go into Inglot X Maura Higgins. This is fired up. I'm going to go into this lovely matte. It's a cool tone brown. This one right here. I'm using the same brush. Tap, tap. And then I'm going to focus it again on the outer corners. And then I'm going to kind of go down like a V. Can you see that? So just slightly start to angle it up towards the brow bone and then down. And let it fade like that. Okay, so we have this kind of like light wing situation, what I love. And then keep just building that up until you are happy. We want to just make sure we're doing it up into an angle so that when you do the black, it's a nice cat shape. I'm not trying to be overly neat, but I do want it in a specific area. Specific, you know what I'm saying. So like I'm not being neat as in like I want it to be smoky, but I do want it to go up towards my brow and then down into a nice cat eye shape. Does that make sense? So when I'm happy with the smokiness, which I think I'm happy with that, I'm going to get a nice thin brush. So I'm going to use, I think I'll try to use this one first. It's by SK, it's by Kaylee again. This one's the XO Sue. This is one of my favorite brushes. So as you can see, it's teeny tiny, and this one is the SK06. Gals, you want to be careful, okay? I'm going to go into a matte black. Any black eyeshadow that you like. I'm going to go back into matte trimony because there's a black there and I have it on hand. Coat the tip of this brush. Get yourself a mirror. And I'm going to want to go, so let me zoom you in. Ooh. Okay. You want to go on the corner of your eye, okay, towards your brow bone, looking down, and you really want to coat the very corner of your eye. See, like that? Press it down with your brush. And then you're going to want to slightly angle it, like as if you're doing an eyeliner. Okay, so like that. And then you want to just intensify it and keep building it up. So let me see. Take a step back, let me see. Keep angling it up towards the brow and then down. And yeah, when you are happy with that, you can just stop. I'm going to just build it a little bit more because I can see more of the brown. I want to see more of the black. Trust me, it'll make sense once you put the lashes on. But yeah, a little teeny tiny brush goes a long way. As you can see, I'm not going towards the tear duct yet. I've basically started from halfway, so my pupil, and I've pat and made it like an angle up towards my brow. And then I coloured the triangle in, okay? And then I'm just buffing it then when to try and melt it with that brown shade that we have already laid down. So you should get something like this. Now, me being me, I'm just going to intensify it a bit more. I like a big dramatic wing. And then go down. If you like, you can go back in with a little small brush. Let me just see which brush. Like this one. Buff them and melt them together with a clean brush like that. Also helps. Also works. Build and blend. Okay, until you have something like this. I'm quite happy with that, so I'm just going to give that a little pause-a-rooney. Get your favorite liner, and I'm going to get, currently cannot find my liner, so I'm going to go into, this is so handy, my Kaylee Colour Trip, and we're just going to go into the inner corner of the eye. So just getting a nice thin brush. This is actually really big. I would prefer a liner, gel liner brush, but here we are. So what you want to do is go right into the corner here, like literally inside that waterline, and then continue it down just ever so slightly like that. And then look up, so look up like that and go into the waterline and colour it in like that, okay? So in the waterline here, down into a tip and under into this waterline on the bottom, it's going to create a nice little point. So what it's going to look like is if you drew a line from here and it's continuing up like that. Okay, now. So all you want to do is put mascara and lashes, and I'm going to do the other eye and I'll be right back. Once you have your 2 eyes done, you should have something that looks like this. The lashes that I used are from Shein in this shade, link down below as usual. But yeah, I absolutely love these lashes and they go thick at the end. I just love these lashes so much. So yeah, I just lathered on mascara, and make sure to pinch them here and here as you didn't put much product. But if you can connect, you know, the lashes to look like it's going down with the point, just get that little brush, something similar to what I used here that I did the little smoke, and go in with it and just kind of, you know, maneuver it around and get it to look like it's all one piece. So next up I'm going to do my brows. As you know, I put the soap brow True It by Bperfect. I'm going to go in with my next favorite product that I've been absolutely loving, and it's by Decay. If you want to know more about this product, again, it's in my last video. But yeah, I'm just using this end of the brush, so it's the pencil bit. I like to go through my hair. As you can see, it's quite light. I want to fill in some of the gaps using this end. This is in Brunette Betty. I just basically run this and fill in any little gaps. See here, I have a load of gaps. So I basically run the little pencil through it. And I've been doing this now the last week or so, I think. I just wanted to try it out because a lot of people, when I'm doing their makeup, they want that fluffy, feathery look. So once I kind of was doing it on them, I started to do it on myself, and I've been actually really liking it. So yeah. Next I'm gonna use the marker end and just go over my whole brow with this as well. It just kind of gives it more, you know, layers to my brows, if that makes sense, that it's not like flat. And then I like to kind of go in the front with this. This is so light, I absolutely love it, and so defined. I want to make sure that I don't have really drawn on brows. Cannot stand that, like, I'm not giving shade to anybody that does have their brows like that. I just personally don't like when I can see the hair strokes and it looks really drawn on. I don't know, even though these don't look natural, as you can tell, but a lot of it is my natural brows. So I'm just filling in the gaps. So this is what I have, and this is the eye look that I have, and we are nearly done. So I'm gonna just put some highlighter where I want it and then do the lips, and then we're gonna be done. So yeah, so for highlighter, I'm gonna use this by Becca Cosmetics, and this is called Opal. It's a little shimmering skin perfector. It looks so cute, and it looks like this. Get my little highlighting brush. I just love these brushes because it's puts the highlighter where you specifically want. I always want to say specific, so if I do, you know what I mean. It's kind of like a goldy reflection. I don't know where you can see that. It's so nice. And then I'm going to go up to the temples, and it's just going to all look like it's going up like that, you know. I only like to put it here, and then sometimes down my nose to give it a nice little snatched moment. So SK0, oh, this one is just, that has no name. This is the Kaylee brush, sorry. She must have two this shape, because I definitely know one of these has a number. I think it's with the So Sue collection. But anyways, yeah. And I do like, boop. It is like a little bit of an exclamation mark, but I don't really care. It gives me that little button nose that I want. Oh, my hair is a mess. I don't know, I'll fix it later. Next up is the lips. So again, I don't really want to do anything too different with this. What have I got? Oh my god, I found my liner after all that under the chaos. This is the liner that I would have used, actually, just if anyone's wondering. It's Note, and it's by Note, and it's ultra black liner, and I'll show you why I wanted to use this, because it has a really thin precision. But yeah, anyways, it's too late for that. I had to use a nice thick one due to the mess in front of me. Here we go then. Lip liner in Coconut Kylie, always use. Overdraw them lips like to death. And then I'm going to use my favourite Kylie lip product, and this is in the Matte Liquid Exposed because it's a nice nude tone. Okay guys and gals, this is the final look. I hope my little tutorial on this Smokey cat liner look was easy to follow. If so, let me know down in the comments below if you have tried it and how you got on. I would love to know. And yeah, if you like this video, don't forget to give us a like. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel by clicking the subscribe button down below, and I shall see you in the next video. Bye!